Hello, this is Tom Still from the Wisconsin Technology Council, and thank you for joining us on today's edition of WisBusiness.com, the show. The show is produced in conjunction with the Tech Council and WisBusiness.com, and with the help of our sponsors, BDO, UWM, and Exact Sciences. Welcome again. This is Tom Still from the Tech Council, and before we hear from Justin Haney and Nobbitz, one of our competitors in the recent elevator pitch Olympics, I want to tell you a little bit about some events that are coming up. Our Crossing the Coronavirus Chasm series will continue on January 14th at 10 o'clock. CRISPR, genetic scissors for rewriting the code of life. Our guests are Joe Handelsman and Chris Saha, both of whom are scientists at UW-Madison. Also 10 o'clock on January 26th, technology transfer in Milwaukee, linking R to D. Our guests are tech transfer leaders from the Medical College of Wisconsin, the UW-Milwaukee, Marquette University, Concordia University, and Versiti. And you can learn more about those events and register at wisconsin-technology-council.com. Now we'll hear from Justin Haney and Nobbitz, one of the competitors at the Elevator Pitch Olympics during our recent early stage symposium. Our judges for that event were Sarah Bain from Techstars, Aaron Henry from Northwestern Mutual Future Ventures, and Mike Thorson from Inventure Capital. Listen in.
Hello, thank you for taking your time. So everybody knows the nuisance of untied laces. They're annoying and inconvenient, but they also lower performance and are a real safety concern. One study of Children's Hospital found that 2/3 of cases related to loss of footing were because of untied laces, and there are more than 11 million ankle sprains every year. So Nobbitz USA has created the first of its kind shoelaces with raised dots or knobs strategically located on both sides of the shoelaces that resist coming loose, stay tight for a perfect fit of any shoe, and look good in the process. Nobbitz laces offer enhanced foot stability, which improves safety and performance. The laces are perfect for the 8 million high school athletes and 500,000 NCAA athletes, the 60 million people running, jogging, or hiking in the US, especially right now, the more than 2 million active duty and reserve military personnel who have a congressional mandate to wear USA-made running shoes, and the trend of people accessorizing the more than 2 billion pairs of shoes that are sold in the US each year. We have created a proprietary one-of-a-kind machine to create the shoelaces, and we manufacture them in Fitchburg with USA-made materials. We've already established inroads with sports leagues, athletic directors, distributors, physical therapists, and the military. We want to own the shoelace market, as there's never been another product like this deceptively simple upgrade to existing shoelaces. They're as easy to use as tying your shoes, and they make a distinctive popping sound. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Justin. Okay, well, our judges to take a second here to score. All right, Mike Thorson has a 4.5, a 4.5 from Sarah, and a 4 from Aaron. All right, very good. I'm going to start with Sarah here again because, you know, you certainly have had a lot of experience looking at kind of retail plays. What are your thoughts?
For one, I'm very happy to hear that you have the proprietary technology or you're about to get it. That's awesome. I'm getting that here. That would be very important. I do have a question on, will you be holding inventory on anything? That, you know, I was very intrigued by this pitch, obviously, with the score, and I think you did a great job in hitting all of those points. But I would just want to dive in a little deeper on where you guys are at and what you're going to be doing in the future with the actual product itself.
Thanks.
Yeah, Justin, feel free to answer that now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're actually going to be doing a mix of holding inventory and doing it on demand for like the sports leagues or somebody that wants, we can custom PMS it all. So we can have the exact colors that they want for their teams or whatever, but we also plan on selling them retail online and into retailer, traditional retailer. So we'll have stock for that purpose.
Okay.
Cool.
Aaron.
From a pure accessorizing perspective, Those dots look like polka dots to me from this side of the camera, and I like it. But on a more serious note, you mentioned about owning a lane in the market for the shoelace market. And you listed the different potential clients that you might have. I think you can just come out and say it, that we're going to corner this market by this, this, and this. I think you can be a lot more pointed in how you explain it, because you definitely have something different that you're bringing to the market. And just to get a little bit more specific, that I think that would help make your case in a concise way.
Thank you. And to your first point, these were designed originally just for the sort of safety and keeping them tied, but the response to the dots has been more than sort of expected. So, so that was sort of an add-on after the fact.
Okay.
A little panache, you know,
Yeah.
in the outfit.
Mike Thorson, 4.5. You just like that popping sound there, didn't you?
Yeah, look, you know, I forgot. I would have given a 5, except Tom said that if we give a 5, we got to invest. So, you know, I forgot that. Look, great job. I thought you pulled out the shoelace. You had the demo. That you know, I loved it. You hit all the different points. You know, we had an investor intro discussion too. The one thing I would have said that that kept you from getting a 5 was you didn't talk about your ask, and you know, you didn't drop the $500,000 overseas order that you have. That to me, those two are huge credibility enhancers. And yeah, I know you can't fulfill the order right now yet because you're still tooling up, but those are significant kind of facts that would have been nice and would have gotten you a 5.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, thanks, Justin, and thanks, Mike. Thanks again to Justin Haney from Novitz and our judges at the Elevator Pitch Olympics, Sarah Bain, Aaron Henry, and Mike Thorson. So our Wisconsin Governor's Business Plan Contest is open for entries. The deadline for that is 5 p.m. January 31st, and everything is entered online. You only need about 250 words to start, so you can build your plan from there with the help of our mentors and comments from our judges. Categories include advanced manufacturing, business services, information technology, and life sciences. We launched the contest back in 2004, but over time we've attracted about 4,000 entries and been able to award more than $2 million in cash and other prizes. And you know, the real goal is that a lot of successful companies were created along the way. So you can learn more and enter by going to govsbizplancontest.com. And by the way, it's free to enter. Thanks again to our sponsors, BDO, UWM, and Exact Sciences. We'll see you next time.